Hey, I'm Nancy Cavey, National ERISA and Individual Disability Attorney. Welcome to Winning Isn't Easy. Before we get started, I have to give you a legal disclaimer. This podcast is not legal advice. The Florida Bar Association says I've got to say this. So I've said it, but nothing prevents me from giving you an easy to understand overview of the disability insurance world, the games that disability carriers will play, and what you need to know about getting the disability benefits you deserve. So off we go. Now, we've been talking about the disability insurance application process and all the forms that have to be filled out. The application form, the attending physician statement form your doctors have to fill out, the work history form, and the occupational form that you have to fill out. Lots of forms. But today I want to talk about the infamous activity of daily living form, which I call a case killer form. Mistakes that you make on this form can make or break your claim. But guess what? You can learn how to fill out this form properly, not just once, but many times. Why did I say many times? If you're placed on claim and your benefits start, you'll be asked to fill this form out again and again, much like your doctor is going to be asked to fill out an attending physician statement form again and again. As I've said, mistakes that you can make on this form can destroy your claim at this stage. So I want to teach you about the ADL form and the traps that are waiting for you. So in this episode, I'm going to be giving you an introduction to the activity of daily living form. And I'm going to talk about the 7 traps waiting for you in the activity of daily living forms and how you can avoid mistakes that will destroy your claim. Before we get started, let's pause a second.
Have you been robbed of your peace of mind from your disability insurance carrier? You owe it to yourself to get a copy of Robbed of Your Peace of Mind, which provides you with everything you need to know about the long-term disability claim process. Request your free copy of the book at caveylaw.com today.
Welcome back to Winning Isn't Easy. You ready to get started? Well, I'm going to start out with an introduction to activities of daily living forms. The disability insurance company is going to ask you to fill out these activity of daily living forms. I'm going to call them ADL forms. Your answers will be taken out of context, your answers will be cherry-picked, and your answers will be construed in a manner to allow the disability carrier to argue that your activities of daily living are consistent with your ability to work, that your activities of daily living are inconsistent with the level of pain or functionality that you claim that you have. They'll argue that there are inconsistencies between what you say you can do and what you've told your doctors. They're going to argue that the inconsistencies are such that they're going to put surveillance on you because they want to try to catch you doing more than you said you could do or doing more than what you told your doctors you could do. So they're looking again to use surveillance for inconsistencies. That activity of daily living form is also going to be used to schedule you for a field interview. It might also be used to schedule you for a not so independent medical evaluation. And it also may be used to schedule you for a not so independent functional capacity evaluation. And that form will give their doctors reason to talk with your doctor about your alleged restrictions and limitations and inconsistencies, because their doctor's job is to try to change your doctor's mind about your restrictions and limitations or say that you can work. Well, that's a lot of tools that the disability carrier will be using as a result of this activity of daily living form. So I'm going to take a quick break because next I'm going to go into specific detail about the questions on the form and the traps in each question. I'll be back in a minute.